Hey, beautiful souls. Welcome back to Brielle Tarot, the place where your energy meets the truth and the secrets of your heart are revealed through the cards. Scorpio, if you've been waiting for love, listen closely, because today's message is unlike anything you've experienced before. The universe is stirring something extraordinary in your life. A new lover is on the horizon, and this connection is completely different from your past. Forget what you thought you knew about love, because Spirit is guiding someone toward you whose energy, intentions, and heart are unlike anyone you've ever encountered. Are you ready to uncover who this person is, what they truly feel, and why your next love story will feel so powerful, so unexpected, and so right? Let's dive in and see what the cards reveal. We begin with the Emperor, a card of stability, authority, and structure. This person entering your life is likely confident, grounded, and knows exactly what they want. Yet they are also strong enough to respect your boundaries and honor your independence. Unlike lovers of the past who may have demanded control or pulled you into chaos, this new person brings a sense of order, security, and intentionality that immediately feels different. You may notice that they have a commanding presence, but it doesn't intimidate you. Instead, it draws you in, making you feel protected and seen in a way that you didn't even realize you were longing for. Next, the Ten of Wands shows that either you or this new lover may have experienced burdens, stress, or emotional heaviness from previous relationships. But Spirit is indicating that this connection will not be a repetition of those old patterns. Yes, there may be lessons and responsibilities, but unlike before, this time you are both entering with awareness, ready to share the load rather than carry it alone. It's a relationship built on balance, cooperation, and mutual understanding rather than exhaustion. The King of Swords adds another layer. Someone who is mentally sharp, clear in their intentions, and emotionally intelligent. This new lover will communicate openly and honestly, cutting through confusion or games with clarity and respect. Where past connections may have involved mixed signals or manipulation, this person approaches love with integrity and strategy. They think before they act, but they are not cold. They feel deeply, yet they express themselves in a way that inspires trust and admiration. Judgment appears, signaling transformation and awakening. This connection will feel karmic in a way, a recognition of growth, past mistakes, and emotional evolution. Both of you may sense an invisible pull, as if the universe itself is orchestrating this meeting. It's not random. There is a deep sense of timing here. Your past has prepared you for this, and the choices you've made, even the heartbreaks, have shaped your readiness for a love that truly honors your soul. With the Ten of Pentacles, we see long-term potential, abundance, and legacy. This is not a fleeting romance. This is someone who could integrate into your life on multiple levels, supporting not only your emotional needs, but also your stability, family energy, and shared vision for the future. It's the kind of connection that gives you goosebumps because it feels rare enough to make you question why it didn't happen sooner. The High Priestess reversed reveals that some secrets or hidden elements may initially surround this person, or perhaps there is inner resistance on either side. It could be past fears, skepticism about love, or hesitation to fully open up. But the universe encourages patience, Scorpio. Intuition will guide you to uncover the truth. Behind the mysterious veils lies someone authentic, ready to step forward once trust is established. The Six of Pentacles shows balance and generosity in love. This new lover is likely giving and thoughtful, eager to share emotional support, attention, and even practical help. Unlike previous relationships where give and take may have been uneven, this connection emphasizes reciprocity and fairness. You feel valued, cherished, and noticed, not as an afterthought, but as the central focus of someone's devotion. The Ten of Swords acknowledges that there may have been endings and painful experiences in your past. Perhaps trust was broken, hearts were hurt, or you thought love would never arrive again. But Spirit is making it clear. Those endings have paved the way for something entirely new. This person brings renewal, not repetition. Where once you felt despair, now you will find hope, excitement, and anticipation for a love that actually works. With the Chariot reversed, movement may initially feel stalled. There could be delays or uncertainties, possibly external circumstances that slowed the start of this relationship. but this is temporary. Spirit reminds you, Scorpio, that even stillness has a purpose. It allows energy to align, intentions to clarify, and hearts to prepare for a connection that will not repeat old mistakes. The Nine of Wands shows caution and guardedness. Perhaps one or both of you has experienced betrayal or disappointment before. But unlike previous lovers, this person is willing to persist, to stay through the challenges, and to demonstrate their commitment through action. They may approach slowly, but they are persistent in a way that proves their heart is serious and unwavering. Finally, the Page of Wands brings fresh excitement, curiosity, and playful energy. This new love is an invitation to explore, to laugh, and to experience passion that feels spontaneous and vibrant. It signals beginnings full of potential, adventures, and new ways of feeling alive in love. This person ignites your spark, Scorpio, awakening your heart to joy, possibility, and connection in a way you haven't felt in a long time. How do they see you beyond your external energy? The first card, Strength, shows that they see the courage that resides quietly in your heart, the inner resilience that has carried you through moments of hardship that no one else may fully comprehend. They notice the way you approach life with a balance of patience and determination, how you tame your fears and control your impulses without needing to display aggression or dominance outwardly. To them, your power is subtle but undeniable. It's in the calm way you handle challenges, the grace with which you endure difficult situations, and the compassionate energy that you extend to those who truly earn it. Judgment appears next, highlighting their perception of your personal growth and transformation. They see someone who has been through trials, reflected deeply on past experiences, and emerged wiser and more attuned to life's rhythms. To them, you are not someone defined by mistakes or past pain. You are a person who has risen from difficult chapters with self-awareness and insight. Someone who has learned the lessons of the past and is actively evolving. This card shows they recognize your ability to evaluate situations with clarity, to forgive yourself when necessary, and to approach relationships with discernment rather than impulsiveness. They see that you are not static. You are constantly shedding layers, evolving, and expanding, and this dynamic energy is magnetic to them. However, the Nine of Swords reveals that they also perceive your deeper anxieties and the quiet battles you fight within yourself. They sense the moments when your mind races at night, when worries and fears about love, rejection, or failure haunt you silently. Even if you try to hide these struggles from the world, they notice the depth of your sensitivity, the fragility that exists alongside your strength. This is not a weakness in their eyes. Rather, it makes you profoundly human, relatable, and even more captivating. They see that beneath the strong exterior lies a mind that is constantly processing, reflecting, and striving to make sense of complex emotions. And this mental depth adds layers to your allure that are impossible to ignore. Next, the Ace of Pentacles brings a sense of opportunity and stability to how they view you. They see someone who has the capacity to create lasting security, abundance, and tangible results in life. To them, you are someone with the potential to manifest dreams into reality. Someone who not only dreams, but takes practical steps to make those dreams achievable. This energy suggests they see your life as fertile ground for growth, partnership, and shared prosperity. They notice your ability to plan, provide, and build something lasting, which adds a sense of safety and reliability to your overall presence in their eyes. The Ace of Wands complements this by showing that they also perceive your passion, creativity, and the fiery spark that drives you forward. Beyond your external energy, they see someone who is capable of igniting excitement, initiating bold moves, and inspiring others to follow your lead. This is a person who recognizes your inner fire, the enthusiasm and vision that propel you toward new opportunities. Your energy to them is magnetic, contagious, and invigorating. You are not just stable and grounded. You are alive with potential, capable of turning inspiration into action, and this makes you exceptionally attractive on a soul level. With the Magician, they see the incredible versatility and personal power that you hold. They recognize your ability to influence your environment, your skill in turning ideas into reality, and your capacity to create opportunities seemingly out of thin air. Beyond appearances, they see someone who is resourceful, intelligent, and capable of mastering multiple aspects of life simultaneously. There is a sense of admiration here. They notice that you can take initiative, combine your talents, and make things happen with a level of precision and vision that few can match. To them, you are a person who not only understands your potential, but actively harnesses it, shaping your world with intention and skill. Yet the Three of Pentacles reversed suggests they are also aware of the areas where you may feel misunderstood, undervalued, or frustrated in collaborative efforts. They see that sometimes your talents and contributions are not fully appreciated or recognized, and this adds an element of complexity to how they perceive you. They notice your sensitivity to acknowledgement and the care you put into relationships and projects, and this makes them both protective of you and curious about your true worth. They sense that you may have encountered people who didn't match your level of commitment or vision, which has shaped your cautious approach to trust and collaboration. The Five of Swords shows that they also perceive your strategic mind, your capacity to navigate conflicts and challenges with careful consideration. They recognize that you have experienced disagreements, perhaps even betrayals, but you've learned to respond with awareness rather than blind reaction. This gives them insight into your resilience and intelligence. They see someone who can assert boundaries, stand firm when necessary, and approach difficult situations with clarity. They admire the way you maintain dignity and self-respect even in contentious circumstances. Finally, the Nine of Cups illuminates their perception of your emotional fulfillment and the deep desires of your heart. Beyond external appearances, they see a person who knows what brings joy, satisfaction, and contentment, and who actively seeks to cultivate happiness in life. They sense your longing for authentic connection, emotional richness, and soulful experiences, and they are drawn to the way you appreciate the smaller pleasures while keeping sight of larger dreams. They see someone who is not only capable of joy but is deserving of it, someone whose inner life is full, rich, and inviting. Scorpio, the energy from this reading shows that your next love is coming with a force and intensity that will shake up your world in the most beautiful way. This isn't just a fleeting connection. This is someone who mirrors your soul, who ignites your passion, and who challenges your heart to open in ways it hasn't before. Trust the timing, trust the process, and most importantly, trust yourself, because you are ready for a love that feels completely new and completely magical. If this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Brielle Tarot, and turn on notifications so you never miss a message from the universe. Leave a comment below sharing your energy and thoughts. I would love to hear what your heart is feeling right now. Until next time, Scorpio, remember, love is coming, and it's nothing like your past. So be ready to receive it fully, boldly, and with all the fire that only you can bring.